So Neil, your thoughts on tonight's game?
Pleased to get through against my old side, obviously. Pleased to get through. Game of two halves, I think. The conditions, the wind was quite strong, so difficult to play against. Didn't think we played well first half. Thought we were out the blocks slowly. Didn't keep the ball well enough. Possession wasn't good enough. Rushall were on the front foot, had plenty of possession, and obviously created a lot of goal scoring opportunities. Having said that, I think Adam's only really been worked once. Got him in at half time and changed the shape a little bit and got into one or two. I thought we were just a little bit, and it's unlike us, but a little bit lightweight first half. Didn't win enough first and seconds, and then if we did, we gave the ball away too cheaply, which allowed Rushall to counter on us. And obviously they were the better side. Second half, far better. Personal battles all over the pitch. Started winning a few firsts and seconds, which enabled us to get possession, and against the conditions with the wind against us, managed the game really well, and I thought we controlled it and limited them to very little. Would have liked us to go and got a second, but didn't. But I thought we managed the game and controlled it, which is what we didn't do Saturday second half against the elements. So if there's one thing come out tonight, is that against the elements, keep the ball well, move it quickly. That's what we should have done Saturday.
Like you say, it's quite an open game, entertaining for some of the spectators, maybe not so much for you.
No, especially first half, because it was too. I wouldn't say end to end, to be honest with you. They dominated the first half, and for all the possession we had, we gave it away too quickly. 3 or 4 passes, and the ball was given away. And they were very good in possession. They were sharp down the left hand side. And really we got outnumbered in the middle of the park. And that shouldn't have happened. We've set up as a 4-3-3 tonight to try and overload the middle of the park and to try and use Dakes as a target man. And they were a standard 4-4-2, albeit with quite narrow. And we shouldn't be losing that physical battle in there and getting passed around a little bit first half. But that happens. We've got new personnel, if you like, with John Adams going in there, and then the change of system. So you can understand that. I thought the reaction was very good. I thought second half they've listened to what we've told them. There was a battle to be won first and foremost, and I thought we were losing that up till half time, and that changed second half. I thought Sam Smith and Leon Miles were far better second half, whereas McDonald and Delaney won far too many headers against them first half. That changed second half, and that makes it even better when it's against the conditions with the wind. So limited them to very little. But Adam was excellent behind them, marshalled his defence well. Just would have liked us to have been on the front foot a little bit more in the final third.
I thought Lavelle White took his goal well, capitalised not on the error, but he took it well.
Yeah, he did well. He's shown well. He did well Saturday for his hour, or longer than that really. And tonight, he's come off with a tight groin, but I thought he did well. Looks quite sharp. I think there's more to come from him. He's quite direct. I think he can be more direct and use his pace more. But he's done well in his 2 games. I think there's far more to come from him. I'd like to see him gamble a little bit more off the front man, especially in wide areas, and join in as the ball's in motion. But no, pleased with him.
And a debut for Lucas Harrison, left back. Were you fairly pleased with him?
Yeah, I thought he was steady. He hasn't played a lot of football. He was on the bench for Gresley for 5 or 6 games. So we brought him in. He has had a lot of training with us. So you got to throw him in to have a look at him. Obviously, Matty Wood's been excellent for us the season and a half that I've been here. But we need competition for places all over the pitch, and that's one area. Whereas if Alex Curtis out, if Woody takes a knock, which he did at Lincoln, we're short of. So Lucas became available. We took a punt. A punt where I haven't really seen him play, but took good information on him, and he's done well tonight. I thought he was steady. Perhaps doesn't give us the attacking threat that Woody gives us, but he'd be pleased with his 90 tonight, definitely.
And George Cater back on the bench. He didn't come on today, but
no, he was coming on, but he's back and his hamstring was fine. Did the warm up and did a little bit of running down the side. We're just ready to get him on with 20 to go. I wanted to just get some minutes into him, pace wise. That was what was obviously missing up front, because Dakes was winning quite a bit of ball second half, but he just felt heavy legged. Right. And I called him and said, look, we're going to have 20 minutes, and he said, fair play to the boy, young kid, he's honest. He just said, I feel heavy legged after what we did in the warm, because we've worked him, want to make sure the hamstring's right, rather than him go on first sprint and it goes. He just said he felt a bit heavy legged. There's no need to risk him. It's a League Cup game. It's more important that he's fit and ready to go for Saturday, all being well.
What's his loan now? Is it 3 months now?
No, it's up Saturday, I think. I'll have to check with Robbie. I don't know whether he can play Saturday without us renewing the loan. I'm not sure.
Right.
And I've got to check with Kidderminster whether they'll want us to do it for 3 months or a further month, and then perhaps an extended loan after that. We've got to be mindful of the injury first. We've got to make sure he gets through training this week with Kiddy, and we will do that before we put the forms in, because it's pointless putting, if the forms need to be signed, getting him signed and he breaks down in training with Kiddy, then we're liable for the wages for the month. So forms will be signed. If it's got to be done by Saturday, forms will be signed, and we'll hold on to them till he comes through training on Friday.
I've not spoke to you since the 3 signings last week. We spoke about Lucas Harrison there. What sort of role do you see for the other two, for White and Adams?
I thought John Adams was excellent tonight. Very, very good ball possession. Another ball player, and know-how, experience at 2 levels above. Mm-hmm. And I think he's fitted in very well. He was good for his first half on Saturday. I thought second half bypassed all of them a little bit. Saturday's second half, but excellent tonight. Controlled midfield for me. Got us playing, organised. He's already shown that he's a leader in the dressing room, talking to 1 or 2. 30 years of age. I think he's a real good signing for us, and he'll get better and better and better. So I'm really pleased with him.
And you're happy with the squad depth now that you brought to play?
Well, I mean, we got too many. I'm not going to lie to you. We got too many, but I took the decision last Thursday to bring 3 in, because you can't. We've got some good players in the treatment room, some good players, that will walk into our starting 11, let alone the 16. But you can't keep waiting.
Yeah.
You wait and wait, and then you start getting some dodgy results. You lose a bit of confidence, and you suffer for it. So we're getting a few of these back, and we'll be a little bit stronger for the weekend, I would hope. But we had to take a bit of a punt and get 2 or 3 in, and we're top heavy now. As soon as everybody's back, then there'll be 1 or 2 going out the door. We've lost Jazz Lucky tonight. Jazz Lucky's moved on. He's decided that he sees his football future elsewhere. So
where's he gone?
I don't know. He's just decided that because he's not playing regular enough, that he can find regular football elsewhere. I'm not in the business of begging people to play for us. You want to come and be a winner. You want to come and try and win leagues, or just get this club promoted, however that may be, promoted, playoffs, whatever. Just try and get the club promoted, jump on. And most of the boys do. You get 1 or 2 that occasionally don't, and Jazz feels that his football's better served elsewhere. Carry on.
All right. Cheers, Ned.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.